The core message of this review emphasizes the potential for personal and professional growth that can arise from challenging financial circumstances. While stories of successful individuals rising from poverty to prosperity may seem distant and reserved for the exceptionally talented, the message suggests that being broke holds its own unique power. The following insights draw on the experiences of self-made men and women to highlight the positive outcomes that can emerge from financial struggles. One example explores the journey of a poor immigrant who managed to turn an ice cream truck into a restaurant empire. This narrative underscores the idea that limitations in financial resources can lead to creative solutions and entrepreneurial innovation. The struggles of being broke, in this context, become the catalyst for resourcefulness and business acumen, ultimately resulting in the establishment of a successful enterprise. Another point of discussion centers on the potential drawbacks of trying to reach new customer demographics. Rather than always viewing expansion and diversification as a positive move, the message suggests that such attempts may not always align with the core strengths and values of a business. There is a cautionary note about the importance of staying true to one's roots and understanding the essence of what makes a business successful, rather than blindly pursuing new customer bases. Lastly, the review highlights the unexpected origins of a prosperous computer company founded by an individual who initially lacked computer proficiency. This anecdote challenges the conventional narrative that success in the tech industry requires innate technical skills. Instead, it underscores the idea that resilience, adaptability, and a willingness to learn can be powerful assets, even for those starting without a background in the field. Overall, the elaboration on these insights suggests that financial challenges, rather than being insurmountable obstacles, can serve as powerful drivers of innovation, creativity, and success. The stories presented aim to inspire individuals facing financial struggles by showcasing the transformative potential embedded in adversity. The key idea here is that financial constraints and limitations can lead to innovation and authenticity, which are essential for long-term success. The analogy of preparing a meal with limited ingredients illustrates how constraints can stimulate creativity and result in unexpectedly delightful outcomes. Similarly, being short on resources can compel individuals to dig deep and find innovative solutions, fostering a level of passion and determination crucial for sustained success. The contrast between starting a business with $1 million and starting with an empty bank account emphasizes that pre-existing wealth does not guarantee innovation or success. The narrative suggests that financial scarcity can serve as a driving force for creativity, whereas financial abundance might lead to complacency and a lack of the innovative spirit required for long-term success. The analogy of a basketball player taking a spectacular shot at half-court with only a second left on the clock reinforces the idea that sometimes, innovation arises from taking bold risks when no other option is available. The point being made is that innovation often thrives in situations where there is no safety net, pushing individuals to explore unconventional and daring solutions. The insight on innovation originating from a singular vision that grows from the bottom up underscores the importance of authentic ideas. Unlike top-down approaches driven by financial investments, true innovation is portrayed as emerging organically from the grassroots level. The example of Art Basel and the success of Fubu further accentuates the value of authenticity. The authenticity of unfunded street artists at Art Basel and FUBU's inspiration drawn from real people in the streets highlight how genuine, unmanufactured ideas resonate more strongly with audiences. In the context of branding and customer relationships, the analogy is drawn between a brand and a personal relationship. The advice here is to be true to oneself, emphasizing that authenticity is crucial for building a strong foundation in relationships, whether personal or in business. The underlying message encourages individuals to embrace limitations, see them as opportunities for innovation, and stay true to their authentic selves in their pursuits. The central idea here is the importance of maintaining hunger and a focused mindset to achieve success, drawing parallels between the lessons learned from the Rocky movies and principles applicable to business. The reference to Rocky emphasizes the concept that success can lead to complacency, and the key to staying on top is rediscovering the passion and hunger for victory. This principle is then applied to the business context, highlighting how maintaining hunger in business can contribute to staying focused on growth and having a realistic perspective on achievable goals. The mention of Capital One Bank's Small Business Confidence Score serves as evidence that small, hungry business owners, who adhere to business plans and make incremental progress, contribute to overall economic confidence. This supports the notion that hunger and a strategic approach are crucial for business success. The analogy of thinking like a shark, as depicted on the reality TV show Shark Tank, underscores the importance of understanding one's market and goals. The example of Forus, the affordable athletic shoe company, illustrates that even with a clear understanding of the target market, expanding in a way that deviates from the core market can hinder success. The message is that investors value entrepreneurs who have a precise understanding of their market and remain focused on their objectives. The comparison with an entrepreneur selling a cheap product from the trunk of their car emphasizes the idea that a perfect understanding of the market is more valuable than the scale or sophistication of the business. The ability to quickly sell units and demonstrate market comprehension is highlighted as a significant factor in attracting investor interest. In summary, the key takeaway is that maintaining hunger, staying focused on goals, understanding the market, and making strategic decisions are vital elements for achieving success in business. The analogy of thinking like a shark and the examples from Shark Tank serve to illustrate these principles in the entrepreneurial context. The central message here is that being at a disadvantage or having few resources should not be a hindrance but can actually serve as a recipe for success. Immigrants, in particular, are highlighted as an example, being twice as likely as U.S. citizens to start their own businesses. The example of Rocky Aoki illustrates how someone with limited resources, an immigrant who rented an ice cream truck to pay for restaurant management classes, eventually succeeded in building the popular Japanese restaurant chain, Benihana. His son, Steve Aoki, faced financial constraints but used the $400 he had to start a music label named Dim Mak Records. Despite financial challenges, the Aoki stories demonstrate that success can be achieved with determination and resourcefulness. The idea is reinforced by emphasizing that individuals may have more resources at their disposal than they realize. For homeowners, the suggestion is made to explore the equity in their houses as potential investment capital. The story of Steve Jobs selling his car to fund the components for the first Apple computer further exemplifies the principle of leveraging available resources. The broader message encourages individuals facing disadvantages to be creative and resourceful in utilizing what they have, even if it seems limited. The emphasis is on recognizing and maximizing available resources, whether financial or otherwise, to overcome challenges and achieve success.
If you've discovered even a small nugget of value in our content, we would truly appreciate your support through likes, shares, and subscriptions. Make sure to stay tuned till the end for more insightful nuggets, and don't forget to provide us with your feedback. Your likes, shares, comments, and subscription is my engine fuel. Thanks for being with us. Now, let's get back to the review.
The central theme here revolves around the importance of authenticity in staying focused on your target audience, especially when resources are limited. It highlights that not everyone may appreciate or notice authenticity, but it is crucial to remain true to oneself. Acacia Brinley's example is used to illustrate how negative feedback did not deter her from maintaining authenticity on her social media platforms. The message emphasizes that pleasing everyone is not necessary. What matters more is staying true to one's identity. The concept of being broke is reframed positively as a situation that prevents spending money on extravagant appearances. Instead, individuals are encouraged to embrace the power of broke, and use this limitation to let their personality shine through. The story of Daymond John and the founding of Fubu exemplifies this principle. John, recognizing the competition for shelf space, leveraged the power of broke to spend money wisely and authentically connect with his community. By giving clothes to hip-hop artists and strategically targeting Black entertainment television, BET, he reached his target audience directly and effectively. The broader message encourages individuals, especially those facing financial constraints, to find opportunities that allow them to stay true to their market and authentic selves. It suggests that authenticity can be a powerful tool in connecting with the right audience, even on a limited budget. The key message here encourages entrepreneurs to not let funding or debt compromise their vision. It begins by cautioning against the common trend of relying too heavily on other people's money for business operations. While funding might seem attractive, the author warns that there can be such a thing as too much help, especially if it means losing control of the business. The advice suggests being cautious when seeking investors, emphasizing the potential drawbacks of giving up a percentage of the business. The argument is that slow, profitable growth under one's control is preferable to rapid expansion fueled by external capital. The narrative brings attention to the fact that involving investors can lead to rewriting the business plan, potentially causing a loss of focus and control. The story of Gigi Butler serves as an inspiring example. Despite facing rejection from banks and skepticism, Butler persisted in her vision of opening a cupcake shop in Nashville. She took significant personal financial risks, maxing out credit cards and emptying her bank account to make her dream a reality. The positive outcome was that Gigi's cupcakes became a success, allowing Butler to pay off her debts while maintaining total control over her business. The narrative emphasizes the importance of perseverance and control over one's vision, even when funding seems elusive. The message concludes by acknowledging that while debt might be inevitable, entrepreneurs should not let it derail their vision. Instead, the advice encourages businesses to prioritize paying off debts to avoid interest eating into earnings and to ensure the financial health and prosperity of the enterprise. The cautionary note about businesses going under due to unmanageable debt serves as a reminder to remain vigilant in financial management. The power of broke, initially discussed in the context of individual entrepreneurs, is now extended to corporations and entire industries. The narrative emphasizes that the principles that drive success for small businesses can be applied by major corporations as well. The argument challenges the tendency of wealthy companies to solve problems by throwing money at them rather than seeking creative, cost-effective solutions. It critiques the practice of overspending on traditional advertising methods when free or low-cost resources like social media are available. An example is provided, highlighting how General Mills, despite having a substantial marketing budget, strategically targeted specific locations with active young clients to reintroduce its struggling Nature Valley granola bars. This focused approach led to the brand's success without extravagant spending. The narrative extends the power of broke concept to an entire industry, using the example of the U.S. tobacco industry in the 1970s. Faced with impending advertising restrictions and the entry of Chinese cigarette companies into the American market, the American tobacco industry saw an opportunity in accepting the government's advertising restrictions. The industry recognized that they already had a strong hold on the market, and without billboards and TV commercials, the new foreign brands would struggle to compete. The underlying message is that even established corporations and industries can benefit from the mindset of resourcefulness, focus, and strategic thinking that characterizes the power of broke. It encourages businesses to avoid complacency and continue applying the principles that contributed to their initial success, promoting innovation and efficiency over excessive spending. The author introduces the idea that success, especially on a global scale, involves passing through 4 distinct stages, emphasizing the importance of patience throughout this journey. The analogy is drawn with Coca-Cola, illustrating that even iconic brands had to go through these phases to reach their current status. 1 item, product. This is the initial stage where your product exists in its basic form, fulfilling a need. It's akin to having a coffee maker without a logo or a name. 2 label, branding. In the second stage, you give your product a distinctive name, setting it apart and making it memorable. This facilitates customer recognition and recall, essential for repeat business. 3 brand, marketing and recognition. The third stage involves creating a logo for better label recognition. It includes establishing a recognizable style around your product and investing in advertising and marketing to make your product stand out in a crowded market. 4. Lifestyle, brand reputation. The final stage is when your brand is associated with a certain level of quality and becomes a part of customers' lifestyles. In this phase, the product may transcend its functional purpose and become a symbol of status, as seen with brands like Nike, Apple, and Fubu. The power of broke is recommended as a tool to navigate through each of these stages, suggesting that resourcefulness and strategic thinking increase the likelihood of success. The narrative acknowledges that crises or challenges may arise during this journey, and it emphasizes the importance of patience during such times. Drawing from examples like Staples, the author suggests that companies should remain patient, cut costs intelligently, and continue investing in growth, even during economic downturns. The Staples example illustrates that strategic decisions during a recession, such as closing underperforming stores while increasing the overall workforce, can lead to increased profitability when the economic situation improves. The author emphasizes that the present moment is an opportune time for individuals to recognize and leverage their limitations to start a business. Technological advancements have made it easier for small businesses to access funding and resources. 1. Low cost of technology. The cost of technology is continually decreasing, making it affordable for small businesses to establish an online presence. Maintaining websites and storing large amounts of data online has become more accessible, reducing risks and costs associated with business operations. 2. Crowdfunding opportunities. Platforms like Kickstarter and Indiegogo provide avenues for entrepreneurs to raise funds for their ideas while retaining control. The example of Honeyflow's success on Indiegogo, where they exceeded their fundraising goal and became the most successful campaign on the platform, illustrates the power of crowdfunding in supporting innovative ventures. 3. Creativity over skills. The narrative challenges the notion that specialized skills are prerequisites for entrepreneurship. Examples such as Damon John, who lacked drawing and sewing skills but successfully started Fubu, and Michael Dell, who focused on creating a user-friendly computer without being a computer genius, highlight the importance of creative thinking over specific skills. 4. Success paths for everyone. The author encourages individuals to find success through creative solutions. Short basketball players, for instance, can leverage their speed and agility, or transition into management or coaching roles in the sports industry. The key is to identify areas where one can provide assistance and innovate solutions. 5. The power of broke. The concept of the power of broke is reiterated, emphasizing that becoming a successful entrepreneur doesn't require immense wealth or specialized knowledge. Creativity, adaptability to change, and the ability to overcome challenges are crucial attributes for aspiring entrepreneurs. In conclusion, the author suggests that with creativity and a willingness to embrace change, aspiring entrepreneurs can leverage the power of broke to explore limitless possibilities and launch successful ventures. The central message of The Power of Broke is that launching a successful business doesn't necessarily require a significant amount of money. The power of broke, as outlined in the book, encourages entrepreneurs to embrace limitations and leverage creative solutions to overcome challenges. The following actionable advice is provided based on Damon John's sharp points for success. 1. Define your goal. Clearly define your business goal to have a clear direction and purpose. 2. Do your homework. Conduct thorough research, including analytics and understanding your competition, to make informed decisions and stay ahead. 3. Be passionate. Maintain passion for what you do, as genuine enthusiasm can drive commitment and perseverance. You are the brand. Recognize that your personal brand is integral to your business. Be mindful of how you present yourself as it reflects on your brand. 4. Keep moving forward. Continuously progress, remain proactive, and be prepared to face challenges. Embrace a mindset of constant improvement and innovation. By following these sharp points for success, entrepreneurs can navigate the business landscape effectively and increase their chances of building a successful venture. Thank you from the heart for staying with us until the end. Your support not only broadens the channel's reach to a wider audience but also plays a crucial role in nurturing its continuous development. Your likes, shares, comments, and subscriptions serve as the fuel for my engine. As an expression of gratitude, I commit to consistently providing insightful book reviews sourced from some of the most impactful books in the world. Thank you for being an integral part of this enriching journey.